Good morning, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I am still very ill. My voice probably sounds terrible at the moment, so apologies for that. We're back to doing the main quest. Back to getting around Eorzea, getting stuff done. So I've just gone through the Ice Heart story bit. We've dealt with her, question mark. I don't know if she's coming back. But there seemed to be some suggestion that she wasn't fully out of the picture, and we were dealing with the Ivy as well, and their infiltration of the... I've forgotten what they're called. The Crimson Blades? The things? Yeah, okay, anyway. Moving on. Everything's falling out of my head except for snot.
ちょうどこれから情報を整理しようとしていたところなの。あなたからも状況を伝えてくれると嬉しいわ。
I sure am.
ありがとう。ではみんなを呼びましょう。
So hopefully at some point in the very near future the Ishgardian thing's going to come to a head. And we'll be able to go to Ishgard.
権限させた存在を人に憑依させるだなんて。
Yes, she did.
完全に未知の現象ね。これまでどんな文献にも、ルイゾア様が残した手記にも。
ただ、状況から察するに、モーグリ族の王様と同様で、抗議に解釈した蛮神と呼んでいいように思える。
憑依型蛮神。シバか。召喚者が意のままにその力を操れるのだとしたら、これまでの蛮神以上に危険な存在だ。
She's obviously very special.
イゼルって人、蛮神を生身の体に憑依させておいて、そ
Yeah.
れでも無事だったんでしょ？なんか超人とは思えないね。
Right. That keeps happening. I keep saying lines and then characters. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened with enough frequency for me to be like, am I psychic? No, I'm just joking. But yeah, maybe she's special.
彼女は本当に生身の人なのか。
And I've never played this far before.
それとも蛮神を宿すに足る力が作られていたか。いずれにせよ。氷の巫女が成したる神下ろしは未知の手法によるものに違いありません。
ただ、あの時に観測したエーテルの流れはウリエンジェがよこしてくれていた資料と酷似していた。つまり手法はどうあれ、あんたらが戦ってきた蛮神と同じものってことさ。
Yeah, fundamentally speaking, that's right. She's a primal. Or she summoned a primal. It doesn't really
そこ
matter.
に謎を解く手がかりがありそうね。
Oh god. Don't give me another fucking list of Ifrit, Bahamut. No, Ifrit, Shiva, Garuda to do.
リダ、この後グリダニアに向かうぞ。伝承からの権限、全王モグルモグ12世についてもう一度調べてみよう。
よし来た。私は氷の巫女の残した言葉も気になっているの。
Yes, about those.
聞いて、感じて、考えて。
That's what Heidelin says.
あなたも聞いたことがあるはずよ。星の意志、ハイデリンの言葉を。あなたからの話を聞く限り、彼女は超える力を持っている可能性が高いわ。おそらくハイデリンとも開口している。
Yeah, Iceheart's definitely coming back. She's not done with.
それだけじゃない。イゼルはあなたと同じ過去を見る能力を持っている。人とドラゴン族の争いの発端だという人が犯した罪。過去を見ることでそれを知ってしまった。だ。
Sorry.
同じく氷の巫女の言葉。始まりを知る源流とはおそらく源流
ミドガルズオルム。
その源流ミドガルズオルムが座すのは銀類湖にそびえる木薬の塔。イシュガルドからの監視依頼と一致するなんて。木薬の塔についてはアルフィノからの連絡もあり、すでに監視体制の準備を進めています。ロマの方にも手伝ってもらう予定よ。憑依型万神シヴァ、氷の巫女の残した言葉、そして源流ミドガルズオルム。
Yes, it's a wonder. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard Sormer. Midgard Sormer. I don't know how to pronounce that. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more ways. He appears in more than a few. Can't read. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? It probably is, Minophilia. It probably is. Right, what's going on? Gaiko, 'tis well that you're on hand. We have a problem. Royale has escaped. Oh, great. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames. Immortal Flames, not the Crimson Blades. What the hell was I talking about? After the Immortal Flames took her into custody, she had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Royale quitting the city via the gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Meridianum. I'm certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberd and the First are hot upon Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Fog and join hunt. Okay. Blue Fog's in Lunoskia, isn't it? Is it not? Oh no, it's northern Thanalan. No. Oh, my poor destroyed nose. I've been blowing my nose so hard that it's just sore and... Curse this time of year and its seasonal illnesses. Oh, hello. What's that? Nope, I'm not following you. Promise. Oh, to hell with it, we'll teleport. Nope. Northern Thanalan. Right. You're right, Ilberd. Why, thanks for coming, Scion. I've spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Royale walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. Did you not miss here? You did not miss here. We have Raubahn's decision to keep the matter secret. To thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so, here we are. Royale must not be allowed to reach Castrum Meridianum. Why do I get the feeling? I'm going to switch my mount back to Baxterion on. Oops. Yes. Because he's got his new gear, I would like to see that all the time. No, we've got no time for your fates. We need to chase down a thingy. Oop. Let's do this. It's been a while since we've done a duty rather than just a straight up bloody dungeon. This wretch was with Royale. He threw himself at us that his mistress might escape. I like that sword. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own, the goddamn harpy. Spit. You're with me, Scion. We almost have her. Don't worry, I've got my book. The jig's up. Oop. Might be an idea to get my carbuncle ready. Let's get rid of all the magic casters are out of the way. Assuming Ul'dah has to survive. Right, we're good. I'll take care of this big boy. Hey! Bit scrambly towards the end, but never mind. Gasp pant. Bind her and do it tight. Yes, sir. I would say at this point just execute her. Good work, men. She and her imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. It's not. What would you know of law, you spoiled little lordling who has never known any want? Aye. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God's given right to rule over others. You know naught of our plight, the injustice that we, the law-born Ishgardians, must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It's no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the Flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you're the only person ever to have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raubahn himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we'd been dealt, played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin, and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? It is true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth. It is true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it's that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. And that's where the difference lies. But enough talk, you will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Right then. Not so much as a hint of remorse. Sigh. It is well this sordid business is finally an end. Is it though? Friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we've chosen our own allies more wisely than Raubahn chose his. Da 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 da.
話は聞いている。まったく面倒なことをしてくれた。いや、そちらへの影響はなかろう。それよりも問題なのはラウバーンだ。これを機に何をしでかすかわからん。同人団に不滅体を張らせるよう指示しておけ。ああ、七も陛下の方はこちらで何とかする。へえ。東アルデナード商会の貿易路を一つ潰せ。それでロロリとはしばらく動けんはずだ。七も陛下か。あの方には最後まで女王でいてもらわねば困るからな。
Well, well, well. I'm assuming you have designs on the throne. Right, let's see what was in that weapons coffer. Book of Spades. It's not bad. Still not as good as the augmented Ironworks Magitech Grimoire, but looks quite cool. Let's see what it actually looks like. Oh, okay. Right. Let's continue. Alphanord would ask another favour of you. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we've completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Raubahn, and that should be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. Ah, but I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that's happened. I will. I'm aware that the antecedent held Royal in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. I have no doubt she will. Let's leave this desolate scene. Oh, good lord. My nose. Right. Minfilia. So on Wednesday, it's now Saturday. So Wednesday I will be receiving my audio equipment that I ordered a while ago. And a new mic boom so that I can actually have it floating around above my head rather than stuck somewhere behind my monitor. Which I think, as I've already mentioned, my desk space is limited, so it'd be nice to have the extra space to play with.
アルフィノから軽く報告を受けたわ。まさかエリヌ・ロアユ大統将が帝国軍の密偵だったなんて。彼女とはラウバーン局長と共に暁結成の際にも共同してもらっていたの。蛮族蛮神問題解決のためにとても熱心だった。私はあの時の彼女の笑顔が忘れられない。もしかしたらあれが彼女の本心だったんじゃないか。ダメね、気持ちを入れ替えないと。足炎対策についてあなたに報告することがあります。みんなを呼んで情報を共有しましょう。
Okay, get them all in here then. Let's have it.
みんな揃ったかしら。ムーンブリダさん、お願いします。
了解。私が持ってきた白星石、これはエーテルと化したアシエンの魂を封じるものだ。この魔器が莫大なエーテルを吸収できることは蛮神シバとの戦いに際して証明された。ただしエーテルを保持できるのは短期間だけ。アシエンを封じると言っても一時的に閉じ込めるのが精一杯だ。
白星石の限界に加えアシエンの未知なる力にも警戒を。仮に封じ得たとしても。
そう。つまり捕らえた直後に消滅させなくてはならないのさ。
エーテル体となりしアシエンの魂、これを消し去る手法となれば理論上の答えは一つ。純粋なるエーテルの刃にて追消滅させるより道はなし。
だけどアシエンの魂の質量とも言うべきエーテルの総量がわからない限り、その消滅に必要な刃の高度、エーテル密度の予測が立てられない。
唯一の手がかり、それはかつてアシエンと対峙した
魔導城プラエトリウムでの戦い。あなたはハイデリンの導きを受け、光の武器、おそらくは星の意志による巨大なエーテルの刃を用いてアシエン・ラハブレアを退けた。そう言っていたわね。結局アシエン・ラハブレアは闇のクリスタルを介して狭間に逃げたわけだけれど、少なくともその時ハイデリンは光の武器をアシエンを倒す力としてあなたに与えていたことになるわ。でもあれはハイデリンの導きにより使えたもの。 自らの意志で自由に制御できる性質のものではないはず。超える力と同じようにね。
最低限その時と同じ規模のエーテルの刃を不確定要素なく自らの意志で操れなければ、アシエンの完全消滅は成し遂げられないということ。
だけどそれを人工的に起こすとなった場合は途方もないエネルギーが必要となるか。
この白成績を2つ用意して、一方に私たちのエーテルを閉じ込めておくってのは。
いいだ、言ったろ。この魔器にはエーテルの長時間保存はできない。どうしてもその場でエーテルを作る必要があるのさ。
つまりアシエンを白成績に閉じ込めた時、都合よく光の武器を使えるのか。この点に課題が残る状況ってことだな。
もっと情報を集めなければね。
私はしばらくここに残って白成績の調整を行うつもりさ。なあ、ウリエンジェは砂の家ってところにいるんだろ。
Yeah.
どうせ一緒にやらなきゃいけないんだ。せっかくだしあんたも来なよ。
Go and lend her a hand.
私は砂の家の執務長。戻るのが筋というもの。
You liar.
それにあの地は宿命と知識が交差する場所になれば、長きにわたり離れるわけにはいきません。
なんだよ、釣れないな。いいよ、だったらこっちから通ってやる。
Ooh.
あなたが出ている間にバルデシオン委員会の件でシャーレンア本国から連絡があったの。消滅したというバル島があった海域に本国の調査船が赴いたそうよ。でもそこに破壊の痕跡はなかった。最初からバル島など存在しなかったかのように、ただ無だけが残されていた。
Oh dear.
これが何を意味するのか、引き続き調査中のようですが、ただ気になるのは、時を同じくしてバル島以外の場所にいた研究員も姿を消している点。
彼らはいずれもバルデシオン院長と共に太古より伝わる次元悪界という現象の研究をしていた。
No, that doesn't sound like a
アルテマ
coincidence
級の魔
at
法
all.
派を残し島一つを消すなんてこと、アシエン以外にできるとは思えないけど、それ以上の何かを感じるの。もしかしたらこれが彼らの言う絶対の神と呼ぶ存在の力かもしれない。せめて友人の意識が戻れば話も聞けるのでしょうけど。
Ooh. Right then.
第7零祭の直後、帝国の将ガイウス率いる帝国第14軍団は鮮やかな手際でエオルゼアの要衝を抑えた。その手引きをしたのがエリヌロアユだったとは。だが彼女が接触を図っていたのはガイウスではなく、さらにその上だった節がある。ガレマール帝国の初代皇帝ソルゾス・ガルバスは一度はメテオ計画によりエオルゼアを焦土と化すことを承認した。それはおそらくエオルゼアで始まった神殺しを北州や東州に拡大させぬように、万神に汚染された者たちを抹殺するためだった。
しかし例祭を境にして方針が変わった。ガイウスがアルテマ・ウェポンという切り札を手にしたことで万神を抑えることができると踏んだこともあろう。
Oh dear.
だがその根底にはエオルゼアを植民地支配し富を奪うという旨味があったからに他ならない。
そう考えればガイウスのエオルゼア再侵攻を認めながら全面衝突を控えるように押しとどめていた点も理にかなっているか。
エオルゼアの民が頑なに反発し、仮に万神の召喚を乱発すれば当然ながらエーテルは枯渇して土地は死に命は絶える。
エリヌ・ロアユの情報をもとにガイウスの動きを抑え均衡を保とうとしていたのは誰か。第14軍団に対して命令する権限があったのは病床に伏していた初代皇帝を除けばただ一人。全軍団を統括する大将軍。確か当時その座についていたのは今や二代目皇帝となったバリス・ゾス・ガルバス。こいつが彼女の雇い主か。それにエリヌ・ロアイはエオルゼアの情報を帝国に流していただけでなく帝国からの情報も利用していたようだ。双方の情報をうまく使いエオルゼア側の均衡も保っていた。戦争が長引けば金が動く。これで彼女のこちら側の雇い主が想像できよう。二重長者だったということか。くそ。
Oh dear.
ガイウス亡き後も彼女が第14軍団と接触を続けていたのはもともとガイウスが雇っていたわけではなかったというわけさ。
ただし分からなかったことが一つある。イシュガルドの異端者に情報を流した理由だ。異端者が万神絡みであった以上帝国が目指す万神討滅という国是に反することになる。この件にはどこの意志が働いたのか。この
Indeed.
やれやれ。腹心を失った上にさらに尋問を繰り返さねばならんとはな。気がめいる。だが必要なことだ。黒幕を突き止めない限り第二の写本師が現れるだけだからな。分かっている。彼女に近い者はすでに拘束してある。これから彼女も含め話を聞くことになるだろう。
局長、彼女の協力者の中には無実の者もいるはず。
厳正な審査の上対応しよう。
それを聞いて安心したよ。エオルゼアのためとはいえ味方を疑う仕事で心がすさんでいたのでね。では失礼する。
Bye bye. Oh, you've got a rather unpleasant task ahead of you, Raubahn.
我が輩は結局この何年か奴らに踊らされていたということか。エリヌ・ロアユの裏切りには憤りを覚える。確かに彼女の未熟さがそれを招いたのかもしれん。だが為政者でありながらその境遇を利用して国民のためではなく己の利益のためだけに彼女を使ったことは 許されざる行為だ。聞いておるのだろう、共和派のネズミよ。貴様らの所業は決して許すことはできない。
You get him told, mate.
いつの日か貴様らを排除し、このウルダ派を正しき道に導く。
Mm. I knew that was her
このま
quarters.
ま休んでよい。ご苦労だった。
承知いたしました。それでは失礼いたします。
この部屋もいつまで禁閉でいられるか。
そこまで迫った状況なのですか？
先のフロンティア計画の一件以来、サカツ州はロロリト派に代わりテレジアデレジ派が台頭している。問題解決に臨む応答派とは裏腹に己の利益を優先するサカツ州ら共和派。こんなことでいがみ合っている場合ではないというのに。
ならばいっそ女王の権限としてサカツ州を解体することはできないのですか？
商人たちの代表を兼ねるサカツ州の一方的な解体は彼らに限らず今のウルダ派を作った他の商人らの戦場を逆でることになる。そうなればウルダ派を取り巻く状況はさらに悪化しよう。商人に限らず市民も難民もウルダ派の民すべてが幸福を求めている。祭りごとを担う者としてそれに応えなければならない以上、
Love the fact they're
今
having a
は
little
うかつに
tea
敵を
party.
増やす時ではないのじゃ。
It's very cute.
ロロリトにしてみれば現状を見ていない夢物語なのかもしれんがな。
国の柱たる民と礎たる為政者の思想の相違、お互いの立場が違う以上ある程度は仕方のないこと。
Yep,
ですが
can't please everybody
同
all
じ
the
為
time.
政者の中でのそれは溝が深まるほどその上で生きる民が煽りを食う。しかも大衆はまるで国民を見ようとしていない。これではいくら七母陛下が尽力されても国をまとめるなど。
それに加え不滅隊の中で長きにわたり密偵を飼ってい
Look at
た
the
という
size of those
事実。
forks and spoons. They're giant.
領土を拡大し細部まで目が行き届かない帝国ならまだしも、多くの傭兵を受け入れているとはいえ限られた中での不祥事は共和派に増長を許すだけか。
ガレマール帝国の脅威が迫ろうとしている今、早々にエオル勢を一つにまとめなければならない。そのためにまずは各々の国の意志を統一せねばならないというのに。
ウルダ派の宝は金銀でも宝石でもあらぬ民じゃ。その民の意志が一部の不者に歪められてはならぬこと。共和派の連中も商人たちの自治を大義名分として歌っているが、結局は奴らの思うがままに国を動かしたいだけに過ぎぬ。これは真の共和にあらず。民のための祭りごとは民のために行わなければならない。つまり 解体すべきはサカツ州ではないのだ。
Ooh, yep. What's going
七
down?
も陛下、まさか。
Oh, she's going to step down as the Sultana.
そのためにキコーラを呼んだ。わらわが公言することでウルダ派は大きく揺れよう。後の混乱をラウバーンと協力し平定してもらいたい。ウル王朝最後の王として恥を忍んでキコーラに頼みがある。このウルダ派を、ウルダ派の宝をどうか守ってやってほしい。
Well, bloody hell.
七も陛下では。
そう、解体すべきは国家そのもの。
It will be civil war, you do realise this.
しかるべき折にウル王朝の幕を下ろし共和制に移行するつもりじゃ。これによって王党派も共和派も解散する。ウルダ派は王のものでも豪商のものでもなく民のものとして生まれ変わる。すまんな、ラウバーン。お前の忠義を裏切る形になる。だが今わらわにできることはこれしかないのじゃ。許してくれ。
Grim tidings. There's going to be absolute chaos. And yeah, I don't really know how that shift of power works. I need to go and blow my nose, so I will be right back. Right, I'm back. My nose has stopped gushing now. For the time being, at least. Ugh. Right. I am most eager to address the ASEAN threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Gaiko, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. If I must. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raubahn needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. I'm to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders. However, I cannot afford to waste time travelling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Munbreeder's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Orangutan is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own way. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it's only a matter of time. Gaiko, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alfenard and his braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the immortal flames if the warrior of light was seen working on their behalf. Absolutely sure it would. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organisations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Right then. Let's go and do our job, which apparently seems to be running around after everybody else. A lot of the stuff that we're doing at the moment feels like filler stuff to me. You know, there are some big developments, but it feels like it's building up to something quite catastrophic. Real pleasure as always, Gaiko. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it. Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for his benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of weapons that found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising, a rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for his transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind a merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Gaiko, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, you might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Gaiko? I say nod. Then it's settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ul'dah at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ul'dah. I expect good tidings. You expect a great deal, you jumped up little pipsqueak. Eastern Thanalan, eh? Oh no, I'm reading that one. I think that is in Thanalan though. It is. Yeah. Bollocks to it, let's teleport. Feeling especially lazy today. Oh dear. Ooh, it's raining. Let's go back Stereonomon. Captain. Ah, Gaiko, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he's hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologise. This is far beneath a man of your standing. Commander Lavillier needn't have dispatched you hither. Would powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends? Having found one in you, it is only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Now then, we should make for the Burning Wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Gaiko. I'm right behind you. Oh. That took a while. Just passing through. Hi again. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let's be off. Good luck, my friend. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damn fool, you should have never come here. Dealt with them. Speak with the hired thug. Oh no, I did that. Go back to the tunnel entrance. Oops. Hello? Where is everyone? It's raining, and I'm waiting. I don't understand. What's this all about? Ah! What the hell is going on? What have you done? As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out, but before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring in an inexperienced recruit. Commander Lavillier will be most disappointed. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though, we know not how they slip past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of dusk-white sellswords. We suspect maybe them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we are here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we've secured the weapons. Even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. That's one box. What's next? I will join the first in their hunt for the Dusk-White Sellswords. If the gods are good, then we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask you to deliver those weapons to Ul'dah in my stead. Entrust them to the thirds Yuhase. He will take care of the rest. Or Yuhasi. I don't know how you pronounce that. Back to Ul'dah. Oh, hey up. Nearly forgot the weapons. Ha ha ha. Right. Now back to Ul'dah. Get me head if it weren't screwed on. Quite a lot of back and forth as well going on. Ooh. That's nightmarish. Good lord. Proper nightmare fuel. Where have we gone? So the hustings stood it. Oh yeah, it's still the Valentine's Day event. So everything's love hearty. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah. Got a weapons crate for you. Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You've my deepest thanks for your assistance in Kurthus. Now, what brings you to us this day? This does. Ugh. Thump. A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ul'dah, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riol stated with confidence there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Ul'dah merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that this information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything at all, anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Cerulean processing plant. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Quite well, Alian, for the freedom of all. Right, off you go. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured, the Immortal Flames will hear of your contribution until we meet again. Need to learn me that salute. Gaiko, a word if it please ye. It doesn't, but go ahead. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't you worry. Okay. Let's go there then. Not much call to come down this part of Ul'dah. Oh no, dude, what am I talking about? Alright, what do you want? Thanks for indulging me requests. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything and leave no detail out. That's not quite how the first told it. These Dusk Whites, they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself. Not before the fighting started and not after. Something ain't right. Don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddamn it. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. Are you suggesting that the first and the third are being supplied by nefarious means? Gaiko, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Now what? Presence is urgently required in the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Ugh. Oh, for a quest that allows me to stay in one place for more than 5 bloody minutes. This had better be important. Last time I saw you, you were juggling bottles and knives. Thank you for coming so quickly, Gaiko. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you, a most determined lady by all indications. Could it be Taciturn Temple Knight? Let's not keep them waiting any longer. No, I wasn't going to, but for some reason you made me speak to you again. It is, Lucia. Second only in my heart to Admiral Merlin.
からあなたにお客様よ。彼女、ルキアさんとは面識があるそうね。
We have.
ちょうど今紹介を受けたところなの。
And I love you.
突然の訪問となってすまない。アルフィノ殿も任務に出ているそうだな。
What's up?
貴公が戻ってくれてよかった。万神芝を退けた貴公の実力を見込んで、アイメリク様からの急ぎの依頼を届けに来たのだ。
こっちはちょうど例の研究が山場で手が離せなかったからね。急いでタタルに呼んでもらったってわけさ。
Yep.
それでどういった要件なのかしら。
実は昨晩、クルザスのアドネール先生代よりイシュガルド教皇庁に対し緊急警告が発せられた。流星とは北天に輝く星の一つ。ドラゴン族の中でも上位の存在が一族に対する号令、竜の方向を発した時に輝きを増すと言われている。前回、流星の異常発光が観測されたのは15年前。銀類湖上空船の折、源竜ミドガルゾールムが数百年ぶりに姿を現す直前だった。
竜王叫びて北天に強制輝きし時、赤き鎧まといし者現れ、世界を 焼き尽くさん。
詳しいな。それはクルザス西部に伝わる伝承の一節だ。ここからが本題だ。教皇庁は昨晩の竜の方向を発したのが源竜ミドガルゾールムではないかと疑っている。
すべてのドラゴン族の始祖、原初の竜たる源竜ミドガルズオールム。15年前、ガイウス率いる大艦隊と交戦せし源竜は機関アグリウスを銀類湖に沈めるも相打ちてムクロとならん。
ええ、それ以来源竜の生命反応は確認されていなかったはず。タタルさん、木薬の塔を監視しているドマの人たちから何か報告は入っているかしら。
If they had, you probably would have heard.
そもそも星の見え方に影響するほどの方向ならレブナンツトールにいても聞こえそうなもんだがな。
いや、竜の方向とは声ならざる声なのだ。ドラゴン族は我らと異なり
Excuse me.
音に頼ることなく精神的な干渉波で意思を疎通する。実際に竜の方向が発せられたか否かを知るには直接源竜の状況を確かめるしかない。
You didn't need to hear that, but needs must. Ugh. My nose is veritably dripping with snot. For this very reason, we're forced to look for sign. Why am I reading it? They're already reading it. I'm going insane. I've lost the plot. I don't know
木
what I'm
薬の
doing.
塔の調査。源竜ミドガルゾールムの生死を調べることなのだ。神殿騎士を国外へ派兵するには手続きに時間がかかりすぎる。
I'm gonna guess I don't have a choice.
機構の力を貸してはくれないか。
Yes.
恩に着る。こちらはアイメディク様に連絡し最悪の事態に備えよう。
See, to be fair, this is more the type of quest that the Hero of Light should be getting involved with. There is a possible Dravanian awakening, not go and meet up with my second in command and let him tell you about this missing weapon shipment. I don't care about that.
最悪の事態。竜の方向は一族への大号令。あれは奴らにとって大規模な進軍開始の合図なのだ。
Prepare for battle. Yeah. It's war! We're going to war! Forgive me if I state all which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Orangutan stated, we know that the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius van Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard's Solmer, legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Gallian airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's Cerulean engines failed and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at great cost for the explosion which followed claimed the life and the Great Worm as well. Life of the Great Worm. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallising aether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its centre a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Imric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Okay. Careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let's not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. Yes. Go to your mundane trivialities while I go and pour through the debris of an ancient airship and a dead dragon. So I've got some holidays booked from work. I'm going to be off from the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, and what was it, 15th to the 18th, so I'm back in work on the 21st, is it? The following Monday. I feel as though I need a break from work, not just in the sense that it is knackering work anyway, but I'm in a mental space where I need some time. I don't know if I said, I can't remember whether I've said this on a video or not. I decided not to do the driving stuff at work. And I think I was sort of neglecting my own mental state for a while, because I'm just, there was some advice I was given before. I'm going to fly around for a bit because I fancy a bit of a chat. There was some advice that I was given before I left treatment in September, and that was, don't push yourself too hard into doing things, because you know you are still dealing with stuff, and if you just like overexert yourself or take too much on and shit starts falling apart, you're gonna revert to kind of old methods of coping, which was kind of what I was worried that I was gonna do. Not immediately. Didn't have any sort of like immediate concern I'd start drinking again or anything, but I definitely did sense that I was getting a bit frayed at the edges. So even though I've taken steps to remedy the fact that I thought I might be taking too much on at once, I've kind of still been left with that lingering feeling of like, oh, okay, so I need to step back a bit and go, right, have some time, process thoughts, speak to people if I need to. I did even consider getting back in touch with the, well, we call it the hall. It was basically the treatment centre that I went to, just to speak to some people there and get some advice from them. I don't really feel I need to at the moment, because I feel like I'm taking the steps that I need to by myself. And that seems to be working in my own head. But the moment that doesn't, the moment that's not the case, I then have to kind of stop and go, right, shit, speak to other people. So yeah, just an idea of where my head is at the moment in terms of work and life and stuff. Just had to get that off my chest. And I have now, so let's get back to what we're doing. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the galleons. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. Castrum's supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then, the Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again. Well, from here that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few It's another dungeon. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Right. Join. 16 minutes. Right. Let's have a wander about, and we'll be back when it's time to delve into the dungeon. Right then, let's get on with this. It was a good 20 minutes worth of waiting, but it's worth it to get these dungeons done. They're usually quite good as well, so I don't mind waiting too long for them. Wow. What the hell happened there? One Piece Clipper. Do we need to destroy these tanks? I don't get it. What the hell? I'm guessing we need to just bash them out of the way. We did it. We move to the quarterdeck. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Okay, we're making good progress. Ooh, what the hell is that? A Magitech gunship. Oh god. I'm dead. Boom. That was a tough one, actually. Thank you very much. Clearing a path for us. What is this? Are they asleep or dead?
孫にも我が不死道を犯すのは何者か。我が眠りを妨げるのは何者か。
おー。
無知なる者わきまえるがよい。我こそはミドガルズ・オルム、原初の竜なるぞ。
Well, damn. Didn't go too badly. Oh, okay. Didn't even get a chance to give anyone a commendation. You all left.
ほう、何時も超える力を持つか。現体ごときではかなわぬのも道理よ。
Thanks for that.
しからば我と引き合わせたのもハイデリンの意志か。
He's like, what? I can't hear you.
確かに北天の星を燃やすは我が一族の高き方向。一族が向かうはイシュガルド。恐れを忘れ罪を犯した人の住か。
Okay. But
これ
why?
は報復よ。イシュガルドの民は己が罪から目を背けた。そればかりか。あの者どもは今再び罪を犯そうとしておる。進軍を止めろとこうか。超える力を宿せど所詮は人よ。それは叶わぬ願いであろう。我は先の方向に応えまどろみから目覚めたに過ぎぬ。イシュガルドの民が己が罪を悔い改めぬというのに、なぜ我が子とその眷属に報復を止めよと命じられよう。かの地が焦土と化し民が死に絶えようともその光の加護か。ハイデリンめ、超える力を持つ者にさらなる力を与えようとは。まさか得意のものなのか。星よ、この者に力を貸せと我に願うのか。よかろう。ならばこのミドガルズオルムが汝を試そうではないか。
Yeah, ow! What's happening? That didn't look good.
汝を貫いたのは竜の爪。我が力によりてハイデリンの与う光の加護を封じるくさび。
I don't know what you are.
星の光は陰りを見せておった。我が爪なくともいずれ消え失せていたやもしれぬがな。 我はかつてハイデリンと契りを交わした。故にその加護を受けたる汝をくびり殺すのは控えよう。
Why would you do that?
だが汝は人、イシュガルドの民のように愚かな罪を犯すやもしれぬ。
What the hell? Oh, do I get that as a minion?
我が幻にして我が化身、今より汝と共に行く。化身の目はすなわち我が目、化身の耳はすなわち我が耳。運命を開く得意の者よ。得意な力を持つ者ならば人を裁き戦を終焉へと導くこともできよう。この地にたゆたうエーテルを受け、いつしか我が身もよみがえろう。いずれ来たる復活の時に汝が試練を乗り越え、人が光の意志のもとにあらんことを願う。だが容易な道にはあらぬぞ。じきに我が一族と人の大きな戦が起こる。我が子の方向はすでに前天へ轟いたのだ。
Ooh. Conversations with dragons are always very cryptic and full of weird stuff. That one was no different. You may now summon Midgar Sommer by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide. That's good. I was beginning to fear the worst. Those explosions I saw. Yes, they were. Ah, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphanord left a message stating you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. Then I shall do so. But not before... Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. While it's difficult to believe the Yarm-Long Pup could be any of these things, he assures you his current form is only temporary while he awaits the reconstruction of a new corporeal vessel. Hooray! We have a dragon. Right, let's go and see what Alphanord wants. Yeah, sorry this episode's been a little bit subdued. My head's full of cold, so I'm kind of not really with it, to be honest. But we still need to do this. So done it we have. Hey, Lucia. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minifilia informed me of Sir Aymerick's request. You've completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. You conversed with Midgar Sommer? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable scepticism. Are we to understand the Worm Lord did not perish, as has in Soothly Endowment, and has in Soothly Endowment these past 15 years? Less a resurrection and more a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge our conversation with Midgar Sommer in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Aymeric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Gaiko? You seem different somehow. It is almost as if you're missing something important. Yes, I am. 12th offend. Midgar Sommer stripped you of the blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel? I see. It's a relief to hear that you're otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgar Sommer made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nymeria, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgar Sommer ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke? It was not the gods with whom he treated, but Heidelin herself. Well, if he's watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let's keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Okay. You! Art thou a pawn, or a master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Well, I'm now going to have a little snide dragon pop up and give me little pithy remarks every now and again.
Ah, 貴公の活躍を聞いたぞ。さすがは英雄。源流ミドガルゾールムの幻影を打ち破り、散り際に情報を聞き出すとは。
I did. Are you impressed?
しかし、竜の方向を発したのが源流の子だったとはな。ミドガルズオルムが生み出せし7頭の竜王たち。その存在は七大天竜としてイシュガルドにも伝わっている。そのうち今なおエオルゼアに住むとされているのは2頭。
They are indeed.
いずれにせよ、ドラゴン族の一大攻勢は目前に迫っている。大きな戦いは避けられないだろう。ドラゴン族が攻め込んできた場合、コートを守りきれるのか？あれは雲海に浮かぶ城。飛行可能な竜相手では。
そこは安心してほしい。ドラゴン族と1000年戦い抜いてきた歴史は伊達じゃない。ともあれ、
防護の強化は必要だ。至急アイメリック様にお伝えし、本国で対策を立てよう。無論機構の活躍についてもよく伝えておく。では私は戻ろう。こちらに進展があればすぐに連絡をする。
Awesome.
数百年に及ぶ戦いの歴史か。彼らはそれを
No, I'm not convinced either,
いつまで
Alphinaud.
続けていくつもりなのだ。
Doesn't seem plausible. Okay, we will leave it there for now. That was a rather packed episode. Quite a few things went down. And we had a conversation with the dragon and even got one of our own. Where's it gone? Where's he gone? Oh, can't summon him here. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, well in that case, it's goodbye from Carbuncle, goodbye from myself, and Alphinaud, and my snotty nose. Thank you for watching. See you next time.